Whoa, what is this place? Whoa, look at this cool, like, coral or whatever that is. Hot damn.
Welcome to Sayuka.
Hi.
You are welcome in Sayuka, traveler, as surely as the winds stir the sea.
The young Hawana woman gives you a sunny smile that shows every one of her pointed teeth.
No, no, no. How many times must I demonstrate the proper way to greet a visitor?
The undersecretary makes emphatic chopping motions with his hands, a snarl curling his thin lips.
I say, I must have forgotten again. Will you remind me of the line, Undersecretary?
We say clear skies, traveler. Simple, elegant, and no smiling. Do you understand, Greeter Tebe?
Can you repeat it once more? I want to make sure I've got it.
Tebe turns wide, innocent eyes on the undersecretary. She is pulling his leg. The undersecretary opens his mouth to speak, but his expression is abruptly clouds. He shoots a scowl at Tebe and elects instead not to dignify her joke at his expense.
Questions, traveler?
What can you tell me about Sayuka?
Sayuka, known to my people as Ribiri, is a colonial outpost of the Royal Deadfire Company.
Sounds shitty.
The island of Sayuka is the Royal Deadfire Company's center of engineering research and development in the archipelago. Our work is directed by Fleet Master Okaya, the youngest Rawatayan ever to hold the title. Best of her class at the Naval Academy in Tokoa, and a brilliant engineer, our Fleet Master.
Mm-hmm.
You forgot to mention the giant sharks, Undersecretary.
Wait. Giant sharks?
Giant sharks, giant coral, giant trees, Hekira. The only thing not bigger in Sayuka is us Kuana.
Small mercy.
No one knows why things grow large in Sayuka, but there are all sorts of theories. Me? I think Gallowayne smiles on us.
Superstition is unbecoming of a Royal Deadfire Company officer, Tebe.
I say, it's a lucky thing I'm not one then.
Then why are you dressed like a Royal Deadfire Company soldier?
Hekira, I wonder the same every day.
Tebe tugs at the neck of her uniform and rolls her dark eyes at the undersecretary when she thinks he's not looking.
Tebe learns to perform her duties as a Rawatayan might.
The undersecretary straightens his back and squares his shoulders.
Her fellow Juana show a lamentable disinterest in the proper way of doing things.
Do not speak about me as if I am not here.
What is an undersecretary exactly?
A career sandal sniffer and busybody, so far as I can tell.
You ungrateful sag! I am the second in command to Fleet Master Okaya, the governor of your piddling little island, and I will not be mocked by a smart-mouthed idler like you!
Wow!
So I have heard many, many times.
Is it just me or is this guy terrible?
You don't know the half of it.
What was that, Greeter Tebe?
Surely just the breeze, Undersecretary.
You will call me Sir.
Akira, I certainly will not.
I love her! I love her! Okay, so we got the Fleet Master's office, the market, the workshop, the longhouse. And what is our quests here? Let's Sayuka. We have to meet Wilda west of Nekataka. There was one more thing at Sayuka, I swear. I swear I had a thing at Sayuka. Dunnage. Search Sayuka for any signs of Romaro or where he's gone. There we go. That's the one. Okay. So we searched the place. Can we take her with us? I don't know. Maybe we can save her for a life from a life of whatever this is. A broad-shouldered man with a long, jagged scar across his brow argues with a woman outside the longhouse. He throws his hands up, about to shout, but the woman cuts him off mid-exclamation.
I will not return to the longhouse, Weto, never! And I won't blunt my teeth about it further!
She plants her hands firmly on her hips and juts out her chin in defiance.
For what are you so stubborn? The Rawatayans do us a great favor and you spit in their faces.
Weto ceases his shouting when he notices you listening.
My sister. Is there something I can do for you?
Is there a problem here?
Not at all, not at all. My sister and I are just having a Small disagreement.
Mm-hmm.
It is because you speak like this that I yell at you in the first place. You're beginning to sound like those Rawatayan outlanders, and it shames me to say so.
What's your problem with the
Ignore her.
Rawatayans?
She has an urchin up her ass about our cousins from the north and can't be persuaded. I should know. I've tried.
Is it so unreasonable to want to protect my culture, our culture, from our greedy neighbors?
No, it's not unreasonable.
They arrive in ships laden with goods they believe will please us and think that gives them the right to build their walls on our land. Then they act surprised when we don't all fall at their feet with cries of gratitude.
She has a point.
Akira, don't encourage her. I will never hear the end.
We are no strangers to the menaces
I like
of the
her.
Deadfire. Pirates, colonials, Nagati's children. We have bested all of them before. We don't need them or their walls to keep us safe. And we surely don't need their longhouse.
Well,
Weto, why do you support the Rawatayans?
we are no strangers to storms. But last year we suffered many powerful ones in quick succession. And our harvest of Koiki fruit was destroyed.
Hey, there was another island where that happened.
Price share was rationed. Famine loomed. And then the Rawatayans sent ships. Load after load of food. Enough to see us to the next harvest. They could have left us to die. But they didn't.
It was only a ploy to make us dependent on them, Akira. We took their food and helping hands, and now we sleep in their buildings and watch the sea from their walls.
I mean, to be fair, the Rawatayans also annexed some of the Huana land to build, like, plantations and farms and stuff because their own land won't support agriculture. So, like, the Huana and Rawatayans are both Almoa. Why not be allied?
Under whose banner? Rawatai's? Then we cease to be Huana as surely as if they conquered us.
We have the land and resources Rawatai needs. And they have the military might we lack. We share a common ancestor. Why not create a common culture? Together we would be strong.
I say, if you truly believe that, then you're a bigger fool than I thought.
What does all of this have to do with the Longhouse?
Another of the Rawatayans' tricks. When our huts were destroyed in the storms, they did not rebuild them like they were as we requested. They built this longhouse instead. Are you not one people? They said. Why do you live divided, each cast apart from the others? They believe they know what's best for us, but how we live is not their business.
You see, I'm not for the caste system, really, so...
The Fleet Master says we are weak because we don't work as one. She doesn't see that it's our differences that make the Huana strong. She doesn't want to see it, lest it put the lie to their enterprise here.
The Huana should forge their own path. Yeah. I don't like the Royal Deadfire Company.
Akira, I don't need you to tell me as much. But I appreciate your support nonetheless. It is gratifying to be heard and understood. That an Outlander could do this and my brother could not shames us both.
See, like, I feel like they put the caste system in with the Huana so that you'd have a single reason not to like them. Because they're, like, the oppressed faction here. Like, everyone else is moving in and trying to gather up their territory and resources. But the Huana, like, actually live here. And so I feel like they put the caste system in so you'd be like, oh, but look, they're, like, you know, still living with, like, social divisions and, like, practically slaves. And these people are starving. And, like, you shouldn't reinforce this kind of, like, social division. And I'm just like, but... this is their land. So I'm gonna go with them over the Royal Deadfire Company, who's trying to steal their land, over the Valians, who are trying to steal the Adra, over the pirates, who are trying to steal everything.
Caught between the Valians and the Rawatayans, we will be crushed. We need a strong ally to survive the coming years.
Guido shakes his head sadly. He tries to put his hand on his sister's shoulder, but she shrugs him off, a look of disgust curling her lips. Yeah, I understand that she's upset because they put all of the castes in one house together. Like, that's why she's upset. But I feel like that is the game developers trying to be like, look, the Huana aren't really that great. They treat people like animals. And I'm like, yes, that's a problem, but also, like, is it really so much of a problem that we should let their culture be taken over by these outside forces? I don't know.
prayers over all this noise?
Over, then under, then twist.
A middle-aged Kuaru woman raises her brows in question when you approach, her hands too full with braided ropes of dried reeds to greet you properly. Beside her stands an elderly Raparu man, awkwardly grasping his own bundle of reed rope.
Oh, hello. Come to watch me tie rugs, have you?
The Juana are definitely the natives, but it doesn't make sense that they would have regressive moral values as a medieval-themed traditionalist warrior culture. I mean, it's a fictional culture, so I think that they can have whatever values they want. Like, it's fictional. They can have any kind of, like, cultural division or stratification. Like, it's made up. But I feel like it's the game developers trying to give you a single good reason not to just support the Juana.
Asaru, he has been teaching me.
He indicates the woman beside him with a dip of his chin. The corners of his mouth twitch like he's been trying to hide a smile.
What say, traveler?
Carnage, thank you for the host. Isn't it unusual for Kuaru and Raparu to do the same work?
It is, as you say. But I have always admired the beautiful rugs Asaru makes.
And Nadunga can fix anything.
Aww.
Is it not reasonable we should learn from each other?
Though she smiles as she speaks, Asaru's words hold a defensive edge, as if she's had to explain their unusual arrangement many times before. Yes, Ace, I just announced we have 2 announcements. The first one is that starting this Wednesday, I'll be doing some multiplayer Stardew streams with Commander Holly, Holly Conrad, which I'm really excited about. And the second one is that I have the cast for our Star Trek RPG. It's going to be on Monday nights, and it's Holly, Ezekiel III, Pumpkinberry, and DJ Knight.
Akira, especially if we must suffer Waturi together.
Just so.
Asaru swats his arm away with a small laugh. Then, her thoughts returning to Waturi, she makes a face like she's bitten into an underripe koiki fruit. Is it stressful, having all the case living together in one building?
It's not so bad, excepting the nights Waturi gets into the palm wine.
Akira, but that man does snore loud
I love
enough
Holly
to
so
call
much.
down the rains. There is hardly any space to tie my rugs, to be certain, and I haven't had a moment to myself in weeks.
But there are also new friends to be made.
Can you teach me how to tie a rug?
Ah, it's not a skill one learns in an afternoon.
Hi, Timon!
But should you wish to spend many months here in this longhouse, you're welcome.
I don't wish.
I say, we have the room. So long as you do not mind sleeping like so many scrolls stuffed in a shelf.
Carry the winds with you, traveler.
Alright. So these 2 are pretty okay with their new sleeping arrangements.
Those Raparu dare make such a racket in my longhouse? What were those royal Deadfire fools thinking?
You're an ass. At least they built you... No. It's such a shame the company stuck you in here with all the common folk. I feel like this isn't actually sarcastic. I would want it to be sarcastic, but I feel like it's not sarcastic. You're an ass? I mean, if they had like a slash sarcasm on this, then it would work, but I don't think that it's actually sarcastic. I think I'm gonna go with this one, just because, like, I want to see where it goes if I don't immediately, like, alienate him.
At least someone understands the proper way of things. What do you want?
Your room seems so much nicer than the others.
I am Mataru, a warrior. The best quarters are mine by right. And yet I cannot display my most precious possession, my grandmother's warhammer, for fear the Raparu might steal it. It is absurd.
Why would Raparu steal your stuff?
They know no better.
I'm gonna steal his
The
stuff.
Juana soul is not born into the Raparu without reason, after all.
How did the Royal Deadfire Company come to control Sayuka?
Not even the greatest Mataru can stand against a fleet of Rawatayan warships.
That sounds shitty. I'm sorry that your life is shitty like that. So I can't actually break into that because my mechanics are too low. That guy's a dick. I wish I could have like been like, be sarcastic about this. What do you have for sale? Oh, he's just got a bunch of food. I don't think I need food right now.
What can I do for you?
What do you have in stock?
Put your eyes on me.
Stalker. What the fuck? Why is this so expensive? Plus 60% damage. 10% damage as raw over time. 10% damage to flanked targets. Why is that so expensive? Great sword. Two-handed. Chance to shaken. Grants red tear. Restores... Yeah, let's get this one for Palagina. I bet she'd like it. I bet she'd like it. It's a good spear? I don't know. I don't use spears. I don't really have anyone who uses spears. You got to Kehu today? He's certainly an interesting character to have around. He's great and also kind of an ass.
Hasanui demanded additional cannons. We must oblige her.
All right.
We cannot spare the weight. Already the ballast is overtaxed.
Stay out of the way.
Increase the size of the ballast then.
And store it where? Then we must increase the size of the ship.
Take your concerns to the Valiant. This mess is her responsibility now.
Keep your schematics off my side of the debt.
As you wish.
Who's this fella? Ah. It's just some kind of ship or something? You think it's funny seeing him flirt with a super stoic hairy dwarf male? You just
We're under attack. Hold them off while I tell the others.
What are you talking about?
There's no time. I have to warn the engineers.
Okay. What? They're under attack. We're under attack? A bear.
That's not very helpful.
A bear? Okay, there's 4? A bog druid? Bog druids? Not just a bear, I guess there was a druid too. He's still over here, but I'm fighting these boars now.
I think I can pull that off.
Tigers?
Now you be right screwed.
Tigers? Oh no. Oh, there's another druid.
With pleasure.
Another attack, Cap.
Bring them down.
Now you be right screwed.
Yeah, this is strange.
Smart, don't it?
Doesn't look like there's anyone else.
Leave it to me.
So, did he go in here? You always go for the I don't really care answers to things, but when Takehu starts getting flirty, you go for the giggly schoolgirl answers. Where was the...
Stay out of the way.
No, that must not be it. Did I miss somebody? Am I supposed to be talking to someone?
You'll be looking at this the wrong way, lad.
Oh.
Like she be someone else inside your head.
Putting those cipher skills to work, aren't we?
The pair of you share a soul, one and the same. She be your feminine side, or mayhaps you be hers.
And both of us are equally capable of putting your snooping nose where it belongs.
Huh. Weird. Well, things appear to be normal, so... Oh, it is warm in my house.
I'm told you were instrumental in our stand against the Druids. Well done.
You're welcome.
The Druids have harried us from the moment we made landfall.
Isn't this their land?
If it is, I haven't seen the deed.
Ugh.
Several days ago, I dispatched a small force to quell them, but I've heard nothing of them since. To be frank, I suspect they were killed.
Good riddance!
And I no longer have enough people to repel another attack. We Rowattians are tougher than most, but we're engineers all the same. We weren't trained to fight. Given your impressive showing in our hour of need, I'd hoped I might impose on you with a request for aid.
I'm not a charity! I don't know.
You will be well rewarded for your efforts should you decide to help us.
Fine.
Go to the bog where I sent my people. You'll find the Druids' leaders there, no doubt. Kill them.
I'm not gonna do that, but okay.
Should you do so, the Royal Deadfire Company would stand in your debt. And I would be immensely grateful.
I'm going to burn down your entire village. I'm gonna burn this village to the ground. Oh man. Now we're like 8 subs away from our favorite number of 5555555 5555555. Every day, gain some, you lose some. Gain some, you lose some. Search. I don't need pirates. I can burn a village on my own accord. I am fully capable of burning villages myself. You don't need a pirate to do that for you, okay? I have a wizard. Haha, these are the dead people. I'm not even gonna sneak. I'm not even gonna sneak. I don't care to sneak. I know what I'm about.
Protect the bog.
Oh, great. Assassin vines.
Them vines can be damn good fun in the right setting. This ain't it.
That's the only way I can go, isn't it? I don't want to fight you. But I guess I have to. I didn't want to fight the story of my life. I didn't want to fight, but I have to. Sneak is how you find hidden things? I mean, yes. Oh. Yes, I do need to find hidden things, but also I was going to try and talk to the druids. Now it looks like that's not going to be a thing that's happening, so... Oh, jeez. Lovely. Y'all want to fight a bog lurker?
futile.
It looks like that's what we're doing.
Death is the true atonement.
Death is the true atonement.
How may I help?
That's so good. Oh my god, I love it so much, y'all.
They won't see us come.
That fucking magical
I'll see it done.
cape thing. Oh, it's so good. Cat. Twix. Hi, Twix. While Twix is following you around, you gain a bonus to your health, and your party members will regain some health when they kill an enemy. Wait, what was this guy again? Plus 10% damage with ranged weapons. Who do we have on?
Leave it to me.
Oh my god, a bear cub! Oh my god, we have a bear cub! Oh my god! You get a bonus to fortitude. Oh my god, it's so cute. I'm gonna have a bear cub. I know that it's not as good, but like, look at it. Claire, welcome back for 6 months in a row. Thank you so much for the continued support, sweetheart. Ah, here we go. You find, whoa, they're all godlike. You find 4 godlike druids waiting for you in the clearing. The death and moon godlike whisper to one another, their gazes occasionally following on you. The nature godlike sways slightly on her feet, her eyes half closed, while the fire godlike balls his fists at his side and grits his teeth.
Your every step fouls the ground. Why do you pollute this sacred place?
Oh, you know, just seeing the sights.
You've made your last mistake, trespasser.
That was the wrong answer. I don't want to fight. When was the last time I saved? I have to do this whole bog again. I don't want to fight. I want the druids to love me. I'm sorry. I'll stop being so sassy. I'm so sorry. I'm too sassy. I get it. It's a real problem that I have. I can't help myself. I love how she's like, protect the bog, and I'm like, I'm not gonna
Those vines
go.
have reaped as many souls as I have. Reckon we ought to skirt their reach.
She's like, protect the bog, and I'm like, yeah, I'll just go this way.
Nightcap.
I see trouble.
Only takes a finger.
Poison. Hard to bear.
Rather difficult.
Bring them down.
Concentrate.
You be right,
What did it turn into? Holy shit, look at this thing. It's like a giant boar or something. Layana, who's that, Rose?
That wasn't half bad.
Aye, aye. Be ready. Showing them the light.
Hi, Rakalia, how are you?
Stuck in a doldrums here.
How may I?
Oh, that's not good.
This thing isn't doing the job.
Bring them down.
Lightning everyone, Aloth! Oh my god, that does so much damage. I fucking love it. Oh, it's so good. Oh, all right. Thank you. I almost forgot the cat. Can't forget the cat. Go get the kitty. Hi, kitty. Okay, we got the kitty.
I'll see it done.
Not my thing.
Okay, now we gotta go get the little bear cub. There he is. Now we gotta equip the little bear cub. Where'd I put him? And now I'll save, and now I'll stop being so goddamn sassy.
Your every step fouls the ground. Why do you pollute this sacred place?
I've come to end your conflict with the Royal Deadfire Company.
The Rawatayan invaders trespassed upon our sacred ground and ignored our overtures. The fault for this conflict lies not with us.
Why should we believe you are any different?
Autumn's question is a genuine one. She wants to hear you out. Can you not see in me my long affinity for the natural world?
Eloquent though your words may be, they will build no peace between us and the invaders. They or we must leave this island, and we shall not be moved.
But if I kill the Fleet Master, the entire Royal Deadfire Company would be after me.
What fun are calm seas?
Please.
Only a fool sets sail and doesn't expect to weather a storm or two, trespasser. Decide now. Will you protect this place? Are you with us?
Yes!
Kneel then, and receive the blessings of Galawain.
Sure.
Hear now, Galawain, master of the hunt, beloved of beasts, both clever and cunning.
Grant this creature your divine regard, though she be unworthy,
wow,
low and brutish.
I'm not.
Bless her that her arrow flies true, that she knows the wolf's courage and bears wisdom.
In your name we entreat you, O Galawain. Bless our champion with the regard of beasts. The Bog Guardian shall no longer threaten you, Watcher.
Okay. Spring presents you with a brilliant bow wrought from the core wood of a sacred tree.
Take my bow, champion of Galawain. Go forth and smite the trespassers as you've promised us.
Okay. Can I also, like, take a look where you are, if there's anything cool up here? Hi.
You have your task. Finish it.
I thought you'd like me because we're both... No, you're not. You don't? Okay. Wow, screw these guys. No, no. I'm playing the game where I'm siding with the natives as opposed to the colonizers. So even though they're kind of being dicks about it, I'm still gonna side with them.